Welcome back to Module 1. In this video, we are going deep on the comparison between NPC and NPSP. Now, even if you have never touched NPSP before, I want you to watch this video because understanding what NPC choose to do differently and why will make the rest of the course click much better. And if you are coming from an NPSP background, this video is going to be your translation guide. Let's get into it. We are covering 5 things today: architecture comparison, data model difference, a translation guide for object names, a feature comparison, and guidance on which product to use. Let's start with architecture because this is where everything flows from. NPSP was a managed package. Think of it like an app you install on your phone. It adds new capabilities, but it sits on top of underlying operating system. NPSP was installed on top of a standard Salesforce org. It added custom objects, custom fields, custom logic. And while that worked, it meant NPSP was always constrained by what the managed package allowed. Upgrading required deliberate effort. New Salesforce platform features didn't automatically benefit NPSP. NPC is built natively into Salesforce. There is no package to install. NPC's objects and features are core Salesforce objects extended for nonprofit use. This means when Salesforce improves the platform, whether that's better automation, better AI feature, better reporting, NPC benefits automatically. This is fundamentally more sustainable architecture. Now let's look at the biggest change in the data model, how people are stored. In NPSP, a person was a contact record. The contact could be linked to a household account to group family members together. It was a contact-centric model. In NPC, the model shifts. Individuals are represented as individual accounts. Essentially, each person has their own account record. This is different from NPSP contact model and is different from Salesforce standard person account model too. Its own NPC approach. Why does this matter? Because almost everything in NPC, gifts, program enrollment, outcomes, ties back to these individual records. Understanding this model is foundational. When we look at the NPC data model in the next video, we will visualize this in detail. Now here's your translational guide, the most practical slide in this video. If you know NPSP, you will recognize all the concept on the left side. On the right side, it is what they are called in NPC. Opportunities for donations become gift transactions. Recurring donation become recurring gift schedule. Pledges become gift commitments. Campaign become fundraising goals. General Accounting Unit or GAU or GAU becomes designations. Contact as person records become individual accounts. Household accounts stays as household accounts. Program management module programs stay as program, but they are now native. And service delivery replace NPSP PMM service deliveries. I recommend actually pausing this video, taking a screenshot of this slide. If you are transitioning from NPSP, this translation guide will save you a lot of confusion. Let's look at features. For core donor and giving management, both products handle it well. But NPC approach is cleaner and more scalable. For program management, NPSP requires a separate add-on package called Program Management Module or PMM. In NPC, program management is native. It's built right in, no separate install required. And then there are features NPC has that NPSP simply never had natively. Outcome management for tracking mission impact, case management for individual client journeys, and the ability to fully leverage modern Salesforce platform capabilities without workarounds. A question I get asked a lot: can you run NPSP and NPC in same org at the same time? The short answer is no. They are separate products designed for separate orgs. You cannot have both running together. If you are on NPSP and considering NPC, a migration path does exist and Salesforce supports it, but it's not trivial. It requires planning, data migration, and testing. For organizations that are heavily customized on NPSP, this is a significant undertaking that needs consultant involvement. For any new Salesforce implementation, if someone is starting fresh today, the recommendation from Salesforce is to start with NPC. So, which should your organization choose? Choose NPC if you're starting a new implementation. If you need program management and fundraising in one unified system, if your organization is growing and needs to scale, or if you want to take full advantage of the Salesforce platform going forward, consider staying on NPSP. If your org is heavily customized, if you have recently made significant investment in NPSP, if you have capacity constraints, or if your current setup is stable and working well. There is no shame in staying on NPSP. 40,000 nonprofits do it successfully. The right answer depends on your specific situation. But since you are watching this course, I'll assume NPC is your path. Let's keep going. Let's do a quick recap. NPC is architecturally native to Salesforce, not a managed package. The person record model changed. Contacts became individual accounts in NPC. The key objects have new names, and we covered that in translation guide. NPC adds native program management and outcome management that NPSP required add-ons for. You cannot run both in the same org, and new implementations should start with NPC. Up next in the final video in Module 1, the NPC data model. This is the video I encourage you to watch more than once. Understanding the data model is what separates someone who clicks around an NPC from someone who truly understands it. See you there.